work on our first sparring technique that we do on our black sash test. And it's moves that all of us have learned before, but it's been a while since punches and kicks, so we're gonna refresh our moves. But the combination that we're gonna be working on first is our front hand front punch, front leg front kick, and our back punch. So we've all learned those moves before, right? Maybe it's been a long time, but in punches and kicks, you learn front hand front punch, front leg front kick, and back punch. So what I want to do first is work a little bit on our bamboo stepping. So everyone come over to this side of the room. Try to get your own slot. Let's see, do we have enough slots? If you have to go right in front of someone too, that's okay. Why don't you come here to this slot? So our bamboo stepping, yes, you can. Yes. So when we do our bamboo stepping, we're going to start out in our ready stance. What we're going to do is, for offensive, which means we're moving forward, we're attacking the person, not defending ourselves. Offensive, forward. We're going to lift that front foot, push off our back foot, and just take a little step forward. So go ahead, I want you to try that all the way across the room. So lift that front foot, push off your back, and just a little step forward. Good. Good. So try to make sure you keep your front foot out in front. And just do little steps. So let's go, come on. There's your leadership. You should be looking better than everyone. Step back. All right, go ahead, turn around. Close, close. Now you're in front, you gotta do it right. So now we're gonna do the other side. Lift up that foot, just take a tiny step, push off the back, and scoot yourself forward. Good. Now keep those fists up. Remember, we're in ready stance. All right. Now, even though all of our combos that we do on our black sash test are offensive, which means what?
Going through.
Going from forwards. Yes. Offensive, what we were just doing, moving forwards. We are going for the person not defending, which is offensive, moving backwards. So even though all of our combos are offensive, which means we're moving forward, we still need to know how to do defensive, right? Because when we're sparring, if I'm sparring with Ms. Burns and she is moving offensively, I have to move defensively, right? If I move offensively and she's moving offensively, we're going to just run into each other. So you have to know how to move defensively too. So turn this way. And we're going to go defensive. Make sure you're kind of spread out. You don't want to run into each other. Defensively down the room. So when we move defensively, we pick up our back foot, push off our front, and slide back. Yes. Go ahead. Let's do that all the way. Down to the good silence, yes. That's good to hear. Good, and then say, oops. Good. All right. Now it's time for your test. What does offensive mean?
Going forward.
Moving forward. What does defensive mean?
Backwards.
All right. Keep that in mind. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready stance. Good to make sure you're on the ball of that back foot. Bend those knees. Remember, if I came to bump you, you wouldn't want to move. You would want to be nice and grounded. Offense. Offense. Defense. Offense. Offense. Defense. Defense. Offense. 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 Defense. Defense. Offense. Defense. Offense. Offense. Defense. Defense. Oh, I got some of you. Offense. Offense. Defense. Defense. Offense. 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 Defense. Offense. Oh, I got some. Defense. Defense. Offense. Defense. 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 Offense. Ah, very nice. Feet together. Yeah. All right, you guys have got offense, defense down. So the next step is to add in one of our techniques while we're doing offense or defense. So we're going to start with a simple technique, our front hand front punch. You want to make sure you're still doing a good front hand front punch. Just don't be so focused on offense, defense that your front hand front punch turns into. You got it good?
No,
Wait, why not? It was terrible. Why?
because you turned
Sloppy. I turned. Yes, I turned instead of having it come out straight in front, right? It should be right out in front of my shoulder. So what else makes a good front hand front punch? It's going to come straight out right in front of my shoulder. What else?
Is it like this? Turning?
Turning. What?
Sideways?
Turning your body. Yes, turning your body sideways. Remember, the hand is not the hand.
The body.
Yes, so we want to make sure that we're turning that body when we're doing our front hand front punch. What else about our front hand front punch?
The two front fists come first.
Our two front knuckles. Yes, we should aim with our two front knuckles. Good. What else?
Have a target.
Have a target. Yes, good. Try to hit that target each time. What's that? Look at your target. Yes, beautiful. So if I'm not looking at my target, I won't know if I hit it right, and then my fist might fall, and then I get a weird funky punch because I'm looking at
or they may
Crystal
hit you back.
instead of looking at my target.
Or
What happens?
they may hit you back and forth and you don't know it.
Yeah, the person's gonna hit me because they're gonna be like, "What's this? She's not even looking at me. Crazy person, so easy." What else about our front hand front punch?
To consistently look at your target.
Yes, look at your target. We mentioned that.
Look consistently.
One more thing. Breathe. Yes. One. Keep your guard up with your opposite hand. What about speed?
Oh, I was gonna say put your chin down.
That's good too. Yeah, put your chin down. That's a very good sparring
Lightning
technique.
speed.
What's that?
Lightning speed.
Lightning speed. That's almost how fast? So we put it out. How fast should we pull it back?
The double.
Double as fast, twice as fast. Yes. So we want to make sure that even though we're doing something with our feet, that we're still doing all those things. We're looking at our target. We're breathing. We are pulling it back twice as fast. All that stuff.
And pulling your chin down.
Yeah, and whenever you're sparring, you want to make sure you don't have to put your chin on your chest, but you just want to tuck it a little bit so you're protecting your neck. Yeah.
And pivoting.
And what?
Pivoting.
Yes, pivoting and turning your body.
What's pivoting?
Pivoting means, so see my foot and then we pivot. Means I'm turning my foot, pivoting. That makes sense?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So go ahead, make sure you've got some space. We can fix it in a minute. And we're gonna try doing just our offensive right now with our front hand, front punch. So make sure you're still doing all those things. Make sure it's a good front hand, front punch as you're moving forward. Move at your own speed. If it takes a little longer, that's okay. But go ahead, try doing it across the room. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, stance. And begin. I'm not going to count because you can go at your own speed. I just want you to make sure you're doing all the things to make it a good front hand, front punch. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yes. Pull back fast. Good. And say, oh. Other side. And whenever you're ready, front hand, front punch, offense. Good. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Go ahead and find a star. Doesn't have to be your original star. So sometimes when we do combinations, it can be really easy to forget what good techniques look like. So we're going to make sure we've got good front hand, front punch, good front leg, front kick, good back punch before we put them all together. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and do our life skill, which is courageous heart. Yes, thank you. The path to self-mastery requires a courageous heart. A courageous heart shows strength in the face of fear. The path of self-mastery requires a courageous heart. A courageous heart shows strength in the face of fear. The path to self-mastery requires a courageous heart. A courageous heart shows strength in the face of fear. Good. Together. Bow to second degree black sash, apprentice instructor.